Alright. What up, everybody? Oh. TH back with another beer review. Got a new set of head sunglasses, whatever you want to call them. New hat, too. Bought this at a party store. Selling all that shit. You got the off-brand Detroit Tigers hats, that goofy-looking Old English D on there. That's the kind of shit they sell. But I got my official Grand Rapids hat, represent the West Side, baby. West Side is the best side. Now, let's take a look at what we got here. This is... What is this? They don't really say. Kaya House. Kaya... Single IPA with Nelson Sauvin hops. Suavin hops, whatever. Ascension Brewing Company, contents 1 pint. 7% alcohol. Grand River Avenue, Novi, Michigan. That's closer to the east side. That's on the other side of the state that I'm used to. That's interesting. Got the address on there. This is $3.79. Prices may differ depending on where you buy, but it's 7%, so that's pretty good. That's a decent beer. You drink a couple of these, you feel pretty good. Ooh, a nice milky beer. A nice milky beer. Let's see how this bad boy tastes. All right. Ooh, nice foamy mess. Oh, shit. It's a spill. Where's my fucking rag at? Here it is. Keep that handy. Look at that shit. That's half fucking foam, man. Can't do nothing with that. God damn. I thought I poured it correctly. Maybe I didn't. Oh, well. I guess we'll wait a couple minutes. I'll just improvise for a few minutes. Oh, yeah. Good shit. Hit this vape more often, man. This is good shit. Nice and sweet flavored. You walk around some girls, you smell the vape juice coming off of them. Girls smell like hot, like fucking flaming hot Cheetos and vape juice. That's what women smell like nowadays. All the young girls eating the hot shit. Fucking smelling like sugary vape juice. Smelling like sweet vape juice. They got all the flavors. They got like blueberry muffin flavor. They got all sorts of desserts. Like French vanilla, they got cheesecake desserts and shit. There was this vape shop near me, right down the street from me, in another city, but a close by one. But I drive by there. That's where I buy most of my vape stuff. I bought this mod up there. This is a Smock G-Priv Pro Pod. Costs about $50. You can probably buy them online for about $35. Depends where you go. But I bought this up there, and there's a really cute girl working there, and I was like kind of on the edge about asking her out. I was kind of like, yeah, should I, shouldn't I? Should I say hello to her? You know, I was friendly with her. We had a few conversations, but you know, I wanted to ask her out so bad, and then the vape shop closed. I drove by it not too long ago, and it was all the shelves are empty and stuff like that. I guess they got robbed a couple times recently. They had like wood on the door once because somebody broke in the door, stole a bunch of shit. That probably didn't help. So I'll never see her again. A tragedy. So for the fellas out there, if you see a cute girl working somewhere, if you're thinking about asking her out, ask her out. You know, go ahead and put yourself out there. Just talk to her, bro. Just go up and talk to her, bro. There's no secret to it. That's what your fucking parents and grandparents did. You fucking approach women these days. You don't... On this online dating shit, you never know who you run into. This Tinder shit. I never use Tinder. I don't know about that shit. I'm the kind of guy... I go up to the 40-year-old single moms. The women that, you know... They've been bouncing around from guy to guy for the last 20 years. No kids, no family. Fuck it. They just want to find somebody that has a boat. Oh, shit. You fucking check up with one of them. You'll have some fun. Oof. Ooh, lordy. All right. I think the foam has dissipated now. Let's take a sip of this bad boy. See what it tastes like. Ooh, that's got a fruity. That's not very bitter. Kind of has a fruity taste to it. A little kind of overriding. Not really hoppy, but it's kind of a little bit of bitterness. Kind of hangs with you for a little while. It kind of hits you a little different than some of the other IPAs do. Yeah, that's a little bit different. It kind of has a different kind of flavor profile. I'm trying to learn different ways to describe this shit, I don't know. I mean, there's probably other beer reviewers on YouTube, but they're not as cool as me. But this ain't bad. It's cheap. Less than $4. You can find one of these for less than $4. Hell, that's a good deal, man. That's a good deal. They got some of these fucking specialty beers. I was just at the beer store, I was checking out what they had, browsing around. They're always kind of cycling through their stock. Some of their shit goes. They had a couple things that I really liked. Nice cheap, like, IPAs. Nice cheap, high ABV stuff. But they, like, cycle it out. A lot of it's seasonal. It only comes out in the summer or the winter or the fall or whatever. But you can find newer stuff. I mean, they got newer stuff kind of offered, through the seasons. And, it's winter now. It's January now, so they got maybe some heavier beers for sale. You don't see a lot of the lighter stuff in there. I mean, you got some Pilsners and stuff in there, but there's a lot of heavier kind of stuff, Yeah, that tastes... I don't know what kind of hops they use in this. They don't tell me. I'm trying to, decide. I'm always just drinking these beers. Sauvin hops. Kind of a different flavor to them. It's kind of hard to describe. It's bitter, but it's not super bitter. It's probably less bitter than the last beer I reviewed. But it's not bad. It's a pretty decent beer. Kind of tastes a little bit different. There's a different kind of mouth flavor to it. This one doesn't hang around as much as the last one does. The last beer kind of hung around for a while. This one you kind of drink it and kind of okay, whatever. I guess it depends on what you pair it with. I'm just drinking it, just for shits and giggles. Yeah. Let's pour the rest of that bad boy in there. It's got a milky kind of color to it. You can kind of see, it's doesn't have that dark amber hue. It's brewed with different hops. It's a different kind of alcohol. It kind of hits your tongue differently. This one, it kind of... Sometimes when you drink these beers, certain beers, they hit you right away with that hop flavor, with the kind of the seasonal hop flavor or whatever you want to describe it as. But this one, it kind of, when you're in the middle of drinking it, you kind of feel it. And some beer you drink, and it's kind of after you're done taking a chug of it, you can kind of taste it. Initially, it's not bad, but after you finish your drink, after you finish your gulp of it, you kind of have a little bit of a tang to it. But this is not bad. Very foamy though. Some of these beers are so fucking foamy. It depends on how you pour them, I guess. But even if you do the perfect pour, the bartender pour, you go to one of these fancy hipster bars and you see them pouring beer a certain way. What am I at here? Am I at 9 minutes already? Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Fucking criminy, man. It's just going by quick. I'm having so much fun here. Or is that 6 minutes? It says 9 minutes. Holy moly. I gotta be careful. This phone's memory card is almost full. The internal memory or whatever. That's a cheap, shitty phone. What are you gonna do? A couple of years old. It's paid off though. I'm not going out and buying a new iPhone or a new Android or whatever the fuck they got. They got those folding smartphones now. I think there's a new Razr out there. But one of the guys at work has a folding smartphone, but the middle of the smartphone it gets like a crease in it, and it's all fucked up, like in the middle of the smartphone. It's just like the LED screen isn't made to bend like that, so it looks kind of goofy. Looks kind of shitty. Oh, still got like a fucking glass of it. Oh. Yeah, there's like a different hint of... I think the softened hops hit differently than some of the other hops I've had. They kind of linger. There's kind of a different... It's like a different flavor to it. It's a little bitterness. It kind of tastes a little... Not quite sour. Some of these beers have like a sweetness to them. They make them with fruit. They got like orange in there, or like a grapefruit kind of finish to them. This one's not so much fruit. It's like a little kind of tang to it. It's kind of hard to describe. Hang on. Let's pair that with a nice hit from the vape. Oh. Oh yeah. That pairs nicely. The sweetness with the bitterness. Yeah, it's kind of got like a sour kind of taste. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, like if you're drinking certain alcohols, but it's not bad. It's not bad, definitely. It's decent. Fucking A, I can't believe how much time has already went by. Unless that fucking counter's wrong. Yeah, it kind of hangs with you. You kind of get that feel in the middle of drinking. Yeah, it kind of hits the back of your throat, or like the top. Yeah, it just. It all depends. Like some here it hits you like in the back of the throat. It kind of hits you in different parts of your mouth. Like you kind of sense it the way your taste buds work. You know, it all depends on what kind of beer you're drinking. Oh, let me hit the vape again. Well, this is empty. I'm gonna show you. Kind of got a nice little house on an island there. You got some palm trees, some smoke coming out of the house. Keep refrigerated at all times. It's always a good idea. Like with some stouts, you want to drink them kind of lukewarm. IPAs, you always want to drink cold. For the most part, you know, it depends how they're brewed and whatnot, but every IPA, you can buy that shit refrigerated. Or if you buy it, you can buy it off the shelf maybe. You know, it depends on how it's being stored. You might want to ask, you know, some of these guys, you know, as far as like the beer industry goes, like some of these guys know their shit pretty well. You can kind of ask them, like, what's the best way to store this kind of stuff, you know. You kind of have to get involved in like the beer culture a little bit if you want to be drinking this kind of shit. I don't know. I can only drink so much whiskey, you know. I like to mix beer a little bit into it, you know, mix some IPAs into it and whatnot. I can't drink. I like Budweiser, you know, but I can only drink so much of that. That's almost like that's like when I'm sitting on my ass, you know, it's hot outside, I'm catching a Tigers game or something, listening to them on the radio, driving my car. No, I'm kidding. Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. That's one thing I want to pound into your heads. Yeah, but that's it. Check out the can. This is from, like I said, it's from Novi. It's on Grand River Avenue, which is in Novi. I think that's... I'm not sure. I used to work in Novi. That's not too far. I'm thinking... I take the freeway. That's one of those things where you take 696 down. That's the highway that ends in St. Clair Shores. You take 696, I think, east, and you drive for a while, then it kind of splits off to another freeway, and that's like the Novi area. All depends. If you're a Michigander, you know. If you don't, oh well. This is a show for Michiganders only. If you're from a different state, fuck off. I got no time for you. But that was the Kaya from Ascension Brewing Company. Pretty good. Pretty good. If you'd like a different kind of taste, if you'd like the flavor to hit you a little differently, it's kind of a bitter... It kind of almost has like... Kind of hard to describe. It's like a sour kind of taste. Kind of hits you in the throat when you're drinking it. But it's good. You know, oh, excuse me. Oh, do that in front of a girl. Burp talk in front of a girl. They'll love it. Women love that shit. If you have a few beers in you, walk up to them, burp in front of them. That's how you show your virility as a man. But yeah, this is good beer. I've yet to find a bad beer from this place. There's some different kind of cocktails and whatnot they offer that are a little bit but I like this. Decent beer. Okay, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comment section. What's your favorite IPA? Let me know. And I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and go fuck yourself.